Hi, all chess goodies, and welcome to day 33 of my journey to top 100 in the world. Yesterday, I played 3 games. I think that all of them were pretty nice, but especially the last one, I just made a huge mistake. I mean, that was just a blind spot, but otherwise, I was crushing the game, so yeah, I see quite a hope in that. And let's see if I can follow it up with that nice game today as well. Without the blunder, of course, that would be nice. We already are in the game, which is pretty good. Yeah, against Caro-Kann, I'll just play this Banov attack again, and let's see what can we get out of that. Okay, knight f6, d4, and now let's see. Knight c6, knight f3. There is probably not much else. Oh, there are things you can do as black, but as white, knight f3 is the line. But e6 was played, so no more bishop g4 ideas. I think I can just keep up and develop this knight. And then put this bishop on d3. Well, it will be pretty nice, but I should not forget about playing a3 at the right time. Because knight b4 is coming. Here I would just play bishop e1 and kick the knight away later, but that might be a nice thing to do. And now I need to figure out how do I finish development of that bishop. But probably, yeah, right now, yeah, honestly, let's play a3 now first. Rook e1, also a nice square for the rook. And here, quite a nice idea I will try to go for is to just set up this battery. Not really sure where to put the bishop, if all the way to b1 or on c2 on the queen, but I'll just try to set up the battery. It most likely will not result in checkmate because, well, at this level with a time on the clock we should not blunder checkmate in one. So it would not be checkmate, but it would force weakening of the king side with some pawn push, probably g6, even though now there is a bishop. But yeah, this pawn is currently under attack, even though not really, because I could still take there. So I don't have to really worry about that right now. But yeah, I always struggle to develop this bishop. Okay, let's go in with rook e1. And then let's see if I want to trade at any point. Okay, this actually I quite like. Because now my bishop is just free to move. So I'll just place it on f4 immediately. Claiming this nice diagonal. Okay, this is a nice diagonal for my opponent, as it usually is. But now I would feel like just creating that threat of checkmate that would force g6. Basically would. So yeah, let's just go for it. g6. And then can I go for like bishop h6, rook e8? I cannot put anything on g5. That a bit annoys me. Can I play like pawn to h4? I know that that'd be a pawn sacrifice. Would it be too bad? I'm not sure. Let's just centralize the rooks. Maybe to c1 to defend that, but no. Put it on d1 feels more natural. Okay, quite a straightforward idea to put a knight on c4, where yes, it would be pretty nice piece, I'm gonna say it would. But can I play like knight e5 here? Honestly, that's quite typical thing to play. And yeah, let's just go for it. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with that. Okay, queen coming here, creating this checkmate threat instead. So now I have to deal with it as well. And I don't really want to play f3, but at the same time, like, what else? There's not much else to do. So okay, let's just go for it, even though I don't really enjoy it. Playing this f3. But okay. I got knight g4, which would nicely exploit these squares, and yeah, knight g4 idea I really like. And maybe I would like to trade my light square bishop right now. Either for the bishop or for the knight, or for that bishop as well, honestly. That's what feels that way. Because it's not a really good piece now. If knight c4, I would have bishop b3, that would be pretty nice. So I assume that knight g4 is good. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Going after these really weak squares. Maybe bishop e5 to try to get rid of this most powerful defender of black's king. But let's not forget about that pawn that is weak. Okay, bishop goes back. And now can I actually play bishop h6 with that little trap? Could be nice, actually. Yeah, I really like that move. And I really like my knight on g4. Not really a typical square where you put this knight. Okay, bishop h8, that's true. That basically deals with that. And now that bishop doesn't do a whole lot there. Can I sack an exchange by any chance? It feels like I can for sure. But no. Is that this? No. Other sacrifices there? Also not. Otherwise it would already have been played. Yeah, let's just go in with h4. B queen c4 is coming, trying to put pressure on the c3 pawn because that's a weakness that white should be playing against. But while knight c4 looks pretty nice, I'm not really sure if it actually is that nice. Because, yes, I'll play this bishop b3 and pin the knight. h5 is a nice idea. Right now there is a queen, but at the same time not really, because of this knight on c4 being attacked twice. And wow, maybe is rook e5 now a serious idea? Okay, queen just drops back. Okay, so can I now play this? h5. What will this knight do? Okay, there is knight b2. Is it really a problem here? Is knight b2 really a problem? Because I really want to get h5 in. h5, knight b2. I guess it is, though. So rook e2 might take care of it. Isn't that e5 coming? Then I can take, I guess. Yeah, I think this should be fine, but it is a complicated position. Okay, knight takes a3. I actually don't think I really care that much about that pawn at the edge of the board. And do I want to go in with h5 now? Because now this pawn is hanging. That might be a slight issue. Yeah, this pawn is the problem in the position. Otherwise, the position would be just great. Otherwise, it would. Do I want to defend with rook c1? Or does it really defend? I'll try. The e5 ideas, it would open up my bishop, which would be great. But okay, e5 right now doesn't work under enough time, so no use of that pin. Dropping to 3 minutes as well in this sharp tactical game. Okay, this was a really good find. Probably even better than just good. Going for the screen trade, and there is a rook as well in behind. Can I play pawn to c4? Yes, I can. And yes, it will be really risky now. Okay, queen f5. So this guy just wants to trade queens, and that's it. I get it, you're up a pawn. And this pawn is also dropping off. Okay, I don't see it that nicely with this game. That attack, I'm sure that there was something, there had to be. The attack was too nice. Okay, can I like take rook e7 maybe? Okay, I'm gonna take. There's not much else to do now. And this knight is actually trapped right now. So for example, just rook a1 is quite a threat, and that's what I will try to play this endgame on. And still, even without the queens, there might be things to consider. Okay, bishop takes d4 first. It is with check. So it sort of makes sense, I guess. Nah, there's just nothing I can do. Okay, now my knight is attacked and I cannot get the rook in. a1 is defended. This is not though. But the knight is hanging. And I don't want to move it back, but I'll have to. Oh, e5, is it fine? It doesn't feel to be. That exchange I don't like. But what else, like really? Okay, let's try to drop the knight back to e3. But okay, this is already really bad, I have to say. I don't really know where exactly this went wrong, but I'm gonna say that I'm almost sure that there was something from me in that position. It felt like it was just too good for nothing to be there, and I actually completely missed that I'm on a move. Which is not so great. Okay, this position, okay, I just don't know what to play. I'll try to sag the knight though. Maybe get some infiltration in going on. Yeah, I just didn't know what else to do. So low on time. And at the same time, the position was bad. So this basically just playing for a trick, maybe two. Like that. Bishop goes to corner, okay. Okay, let's push c5. I'll expect knight c4 and then I'll sack the rook. But then there's bishop d5 and okay, that's it. I wanted to sacrifice the rook. I wanted to sack it that way. But it's not enough. Maybe can I get the rook there somehow? My last hope. Okay, I'll try this maybe. This maneuver. Also now it ties down that thing. Okay, I cannot do that. I cannot even do that. Okay, let's try to go after that, but now dropping to 10 seconds. Okay, it even drops the rook, but guess it did not really matter that much. That check impossible. Bishop d, rook d5 impossible. Okay. And there is a bishop actually. This is a thing. Oh, this would be perpetual. Wait a second. I mean, it's still winning for black for sure. Oh no, I mouse slipped. I mouse slipped for no reason. I wanted to go for that draw, come on. And now, yeah, of course. Oh, come on. How can this happen? I had it, I literally had that draw, and then I mouse slipped for no reason. Yeah, this is just a draw. And there's nothing black can do. I really just had it. That was one idea. I had it there. Yeah, of course, rook c5 here immediately. And this was not really a threat. But yeah, my opponent thought so, and I just had it. Come on. And in this position, when my brain sees that, my hand makes the mistake. So that's how it goes. And honestly, when I play some, let's say, blitz games, recently I started to mouse stopping a bit more. Don't know why. But this quite triggers me because it was just an easy draw. There was nothing to it, and I got that opportunity, but okay. Inching closer to the point where I'll just finally start winning. Because, well, this time it would be a draw, but yesterday I had nice attack, nice crushing attack when in position, and then I blundered. And this time, first game, terrible position, but somehow I got that and I mouse slipped. Okay, how funny is that? Probably not as much, but what are you gonna do? Can either cry or laugh, so I think that laughing is better. I hope there's nothing on f7, nothing immediate going on here. I'm just birding the position in this center game. Okay, queen goes there, puts pressure to g7. That was quite expected it might come. But does it really bother me? It probably does a bit. Probably does bother me a bit. Can I play queen f6? There's bishop g5. Can play g6 as well, but that looks ugly. King f8 would be a funny move, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into that business. Okay, bishop g5 is actually quite a serious thing here. Okay, I haven't realized how big of a deal this actually is. I think I have to go for it. Okay, there's this as well. Oh, come on, what have I done? There has to be a way out, I'm pretty sure. I am, but where is it? Where is it? Can I play just knight f6? No. This f7. Or maybe I... No, I cannot. The rook is hanging. I'm too slow. I move too slow here. Actually, it's just bishop d4 thing that I was missing for so long. For no reason here. Okay, I think it is a thing. Yeah, I definitely should have seen this one faster than in 2 minutes, actually. It took me quite long. But at least I saw it, you know. So that's at least something. Even though now if bishop e5, f4, and it's still not pleasant. So I might as well just play bishop f6. f4 anyway, though. d6. As long as I hold e5, then I'm definitely fine. But let's look at lines where I allow it. Okay. This castle. I want to play queen e7, knight e5 to harass the bishop. Is that a thing? Hold on, I'm losing so much time here. But it's definitely more difficult than it should have been. Okay, no idea if this is right, but let's try to get that queen out of this file and also this diagonal. The queen is quite nicely placed there, so I'll try to kick it away. And also potentially go for a rook lift. Because here, my intention is to cast long, if possible. If I have enough time to do so, then I would pretty much like to do that. But yeah, with f4, e5 coming... Yeah, okay, f4 immediately. It even comes immediately, with no fear whatsoever. Okay, I'll play h4. I definitely don't like the queen on g3. If queen g4, then I would actually quite like it. I would have that. Okay, queen drops back there. And now, okay, now I need to play like d6. It's still, I mean, there is so much pressure to the f7 pawn. What am I doing here? Is it really that complicated? Maybe knight h6? Knight h6 looks good anyway here. Yeah, I'll just go for it, even though it doesn't feel right anymore. If I would have the king already on c8 and the queen like that, then I'm completely fine and I'll actually even enjoy the position. But yeah, here, right now, it just doesn't feel right. Yeah, h3 quite nicely stops knight g4, but at least I've developed that knight, and it defends f7. So it is something. So yeah, d6 now. I would say so. Yeah, let's go for it, but my king is still wide open. I really wish to have queen e7 or even better queen d7 and then have the king already on c8 on b8, you know, later on. And I'm enjoying the position in that case. But those are two really valuable moves. Maybe now my opponent is giving them to me a little bit. Can I maybe go to e7 now? Oh no, there is knight d5. In that case, but rook is coming to d8. Okay, I still don't like it. I still don't like it. But okay, what do you do? Let's go for queen d7. I really need to castle. But already spent over half my time in just 13 moves. That's not so great. Okay, can I castle here? e5. I'll just draw the bishop back. And okay, it's not good by any means, but at least I got the king sort of safely on c8, and now I can only worry about the queen. So e5, so I obviously cannot take that. So yeah, just drop the bishop back to e7. And if pawn takes, would I have bishop takes? I think so. Pawn isn't hanging. If f5, trying to remove the defender of that. In that case, it's quite hard. I don't want to play f6. e6 would be terrible. Yeah, I would like to get the queen out of the way. Maybe get something to f5 now here first. So even though there's bishop coming there, and if this pawn falls, then this diagonal becomes even weaker. A lot of things to be solved here. A lot of things to be solved. And if f5, that feels like the most critical move here. Okay, actually, maybe a thing is that if f5, then this pawn is suddenly just hanging. So in that case, it's fine. Another realization that happened a bit later than it should have happened, but it still happened, so it's still quite fine, I guess. In that sense. It probably goes after that, if I should guess. Can I play queen e8? To get that and that. Yeah, queen e8 looks good. Okay, we get the capture. I don't want to lose the bishop there, but at the same time, I want to have these pawns compact for my king to feel safer. I would definitely take that with... Okay. Actually, I might end up with the pawn on d6 anyway, as I'm looking at it now. So it doesn't really matter, but... But yeah, anyway, I got this diagonal. This bishop, which is now closed. But potentially, I might be dreaming of some queen lineup, knight jumping in, the g3. So I got my own ideas as well. The only problem is that I first have to solve my own problems, and then I can look to attack. And it's not so easy to solve them, but it feels like I made some progress, yeah? I have the king on c8, which is safer than on e8. Now the queen feels shaky. But like king b8, for example, knight f5, queen f8 if necessary. And I might be holding somehow. And yeah, knight f5 feels like a really crucial move here to go for. So f5 would just stop this move, that idea, and that's why f5 would be so annoying here. To open up this bishop, which might get traded off anyway, so it might not be as big of a deal. So yeah, that's why I feel like f5 would be the most annoying thing to face. And okay, my opponent calculates this sacrifice, that even if I take there with the pawn, then the knight there is more powerful. Don't know how, probably with that. If I don't want to calculate, then I can just take that with the rook. And actually, even though I'm not sure if the sacrifice is correct, I cannot spend here 2 minutes as my opponent dead calculating it. I don't have that much time. So in that case, I'll have to go for this. Okay, let's take that with the a-pawn, obviously. Now this is just sending with the sacrifice. And okay, queen takes b6. What is that? If I take, knight takes, of course that is a fork. I'll go here, here, and am I just up a piece? I am. Yes, I am. So okay, a bit of a miscalculation here by my opponent, I would say. It is for 2 pawns though, and you know what, I already did not win here, or even lost. So I still need to try. Okay, knight might be coming in. That could be unpleasant. You know, that's what I'm talking about. You still need to be careful. That's what is really that annoying. Okay, this is gonna be fine with knight f5 coming, defending. Knights would be defending each other. And I wanna stop these knight jumps, so currently right now I could trade that knight if necessary. Okay, rook comes there, of course. But now, would this be okay? I definitely think so. I would lose this pawn, which would be 3 pawns lost, actually. Oh, can't I just grab the pawn there? Or is this a really big problem? Honestly, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's go for it. I think there's just nothing. 93 is coming, and that would be great. Even though rook e1, there would be a rook instead of that knight captures c4. Okay, this just king b8. There's this bishop defending, and as long as I don't lose the piece back, I should be just winning. Now it's only for a pawn, knight for a pawn. Knight is currently on h6, but yeah, will hopefully come to game pretty soon. Rook drops back. Can I play now like bishop c6? I'm pretty sure I can. I am pretty sure I can play that. Should speed up. Definitely should. Is this okay? Okay, one last thing here. One last pause. Okay, I'll give up that pawn. I don't really care. Okay. In this case, I'll go f6 and defend. Now I got quite a lot of things protected. Okay, this is an issue. Now one of the knights will drop back. Okay, to e3. So now I defend. Also, I attack g2. but with the knights defending each other. It feels a bit wrong, but okay, getting down to the time scramble again. And not an easy position. I'm up a piece, and this is for sure winning. But I'm still human. And okay, bishop c6 seems like a pretty nice idea to try to simplify the position a bit more. Yeah, that's also why rook e7 is not possible, also because of that knight. So I need to be careful. These knights defending each other, not an ideal position, but no g pawn push possible. Okay, I'll for sure trade. And then, okay, let's take there. I think I can do that, right? Okay, this has actually simplified the position quite a lot. Bishop e4 not possible. It might be important. Okay, that thing is possible, but I can defend this way. There are two connected passes. I'm still down on the clock. There is that pawn hanging. I got 3 pawns here. Okay, let's get the king activated as well. Okay, now let's drop it back, but I really have to play quickly now. This was the most important thing here right now. Okay, let's attack the rook. Okay, that sets up a trick. Okay, gotta go there and then there. That's my plan. Rook check. King b6. So that's not possible, so I'll get that trade and that will feel safer again. Let's cut off the king. And then I'll just have to start pushing. Let's start pushing this way. Maybe should put the rook somewhere in behind the pawns. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, let's push the pawns. G3 would be pretty nice. Quite a nice mating net. If rook takes f5, I'm going for g3 for sure. Okay, we get this trade, and g3, quite a nice idea here. Okay, tries to pin. I'll go for this checkmate threat. I could have captured, but this is just checkmate now. Okay, so this was really crazy, but whoa. For that previous game, I won this one. I mean, yeah, I don't think that the sacrifice was correct at all. This was just miscalculation. Yeah, in this position, if knight takes d6, rook takes, if everything gets traded off, then white is just better, apparently, and it felt that way. But it would be still playable. I think that early on it was even worse. Yeah, it was. And this sacrifice, obviously CD was the correct line, but I decided not to calculate, so it would eventually transpose if knight takes d6. But yeah, this calculation just was not correct. I was just up a piece here. Yeah, that was it. And then the end game was not simple. You know, this feels a bit scary, but thankfully I got this one. Thankfully I did, with this knight. Checkmate in the end, with this pawn race. But okay, 2 games. I don't know if I want to play one more today. And okay, as I'm thinking about it, honest, I'll keep it now as it is. And yeah, finish this stream or video with just 2 games. Both of them were quite nice. Yeah, that first one just mouse slip. I think that it actually happened for the first time on this stream. Well, not on the stream, but in the series that I mouse slipped. So okay, it does happen sometimes, but okay, as I said,